It's time to celebrate your Florida. It's time. Where's everybody at? Yeah. I'm using StreamYard today. I want you to share this video. Smile. Yes, I got my sheets. I am cold, y'all. We need those cold sheet cash apps right now. Hit that cash app. Hit that cash app because we're going to celebrate back to Florida. If you're ready to hit that cash app, hit it right now while you can because it's about to be on. Oh, yeah, I got my, covers on. It's cold up in this place. That's why you see the covers over my ear headsets and, I got my hoodie on. It's cold outside, y'all. It's in the 20s. I'm telling you right now, I can't wait to get back to that warm climate. I can't wait to get back to that 70-degree, 80-degree weather. I can't wait to get my swim on. I can't wait to go to the beach. I can't wait to see my peoples. I can't wait to touch down in Florida. You make sure you become a member because you will be the first one to see what's going on from New York to Florida. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If you start seeing other content creators coming with their blanket on, you got it from over here. I had to switch it up today. It's cold out there. And for the people out there in the NYC, Chicago, Detroit, and all these other states that's cold, bundle yourself up. You know what I'm saying? It is frigid, but rigid out there in the Northeast, the Northwest, the Midwest, you name it. It is frigid. We got DW in the house. We got Static from Sermon in the house. What's going on, fellas? What's going on, fellas? I ain't got the phone near me. If you supporting the Cash App, cool. Let me put my Cash App across the screen right now. It's been a minute since I've been on StreamYards. Let me find out StreamYards is doing the same thing that the other company is doing. What? They try to be in competition with one another. Take the what and lead the what? Let me find out StreamYards upgrading too. Ooh. I'm thinking about getting Ecamm. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about getting Ecamm OBS. I got to step my game up, get that Ecamm OBS. Ooh-wee. Ooh. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to celebrate with y'all. I can't wait to celebrate with y'all when I touch down in the Sunshine State. They've been waiting for me for a long time. I'm coming back to the Sunshine State. The memories are starting to kick in. That warm weather starting to kick in. My mind is already in Florida, even though I'm in the NYC right now. It's been long overdue, y'all. And everything does happen for a reason. Because not everybody's supposed to be in my life. Everybody's not supposed to be in my journey where I'm going. I can't wait, y'all. I want to thank each and every one of you to make it happen. You know, thank to the people that I'm dealing with. They made it possible. Yes, they kicking my behind with the taxes, y'all. I have to do what I have to do because I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to go back where I ain't got to deal with the state tax and this tax, that tax, just straight up federal, Social Security, and Medicaid. That's all I got to deal with. I'm good with that. Federal, Social Security, and Medicaid. That's all I want to deal with in the South. You know what I'm saying? I'm smiling, brother. I'm smiling, man. I'm smiling. It's been a minute since I smile. I'm telling you, man, it's great, y'all. It's great. And what better way to celebrate it is with y'all. It's going to be very interesting when I return back. It's going to be interesting, y'all. I'm very humble. I did not expect me to go back as soon as possible. I did not expect it. I'm thinking, man, what could I do? They don't want me to work. They don't want me to leave. Had two ladies said, oh, you look like you ready to go back to Florida. They must watch my channel. You never know who watch your channel. They was looking at me. They was like, oh, you looking ready to go back to Florida? And I kept a smile on my face because I know they know who I am on YouTube. I had to keep that smile in my face. They like, hey, mister, you look like you ready to go to Florida. Telling me in front of other ladies. And I'm just like this. I'm like this. Listening to my music and act like I didn't hear what they say so they don't catch on. I was like, yep, they know. The ladies know. It's interesting because, man, we're going to see what happens when I return back to Florida. We're going to see who's going to be in the chat. We're going to see who's going to support. We're going to see because, I mean, like, I think a lot of people shocked. A lot of people shocked that this is happening. I'm not shocked. I'm locked in, y'all. I'm just ready to enjoy. And the stuff that I missed out on, I'm glad that Brother Zach's getting to experience it, him and his lady, Shomadian and her family, other people I know. My goodness, y'all, it's about to be lit. It's about to be lit, man. It's about to be lit, y'all. It was 2022. My whole life changed for the better. My perspective to be in the deep south, y'all. I'm very shocked. Out of all places in the south, I won't ever forget I did that poll. I won't forever forget because I'm gonna start, changing my community tab and have a certain amount of community posts there, erase a lot of stuff. I'm telling you right now, I won't ever forget that poll in 2021. And Florida was the pick, and it came to fruition. It's just something about that Sunshine State, y'all. And now they opened up other things that I'm into. They told me that International Drive has took it to a next step. I'll put it to you like this. It's so much to do on International Drive. It may take me 2 to 3 months to go and check out each and every place. That's how lit it is on International Drive right now. It's lit, y'all. It's lit. From the last time I was there, they was doing construction. I mean, Orlando's the top spot right now. However, you got St. Augustine and Miami going to be the real hot spots for the quote unquote New Year's. You know what I'm saying? Orlando will be number 3. It's to the point that I was talking to somebody. They say, hey, thank you for the service. We in Florida. And I'm like, okay, no problem, man. Sir, enjoy the rest of your warm time down there. They was laughing, not knowing I'm coming back to the warm weather too. That plane almost sold out, y'all. That's why I had to get that plane ticket early because right now it's sold out. To go to Orlando, it's sold out, y'all. I'm not talking about the hotels per se. Now that's about to be sold out because people are doing last minute, stays. I did mine early because I knew the prices was going to go super high. Yo, I put it to you like this. If you try to book a 3-star, 4-star right now in Orlando, just for 4 days, you're talking about $700-800. Woo! People don't like people that's successful. They book their stuff early because they confident they're gonna have the money. Let me teach y'all something. When you have the money, you book your stuff 2 to 3 months ahead of time. That's what people that's successful. You gotta have that successful mindset. You know what? I'm gonna book this early. And when that time comes, they take the money out because the money's gonna be there. Because if I would have did it today, man, I'll be scrambling and looking for hotels that's decent prices right now. Yep. You got to do things ahead of time, brothers and sisters. I want y'all to enjoy yourself too. I really want y'all to enjoy yourself. All those who've been supporting me consistently, periodically, and at times, thank y'all for doing it. Because of y'all, this channel is about to get really interesting, especially using my iPhone. You know what I'm saying? In due time, when we reach the goal on GoFundMe, I get the other 2 equipment. We'll take it to the next step with the content, the production, So, hey, I appreciate it, y'all. I truly, truly appreciate the super chats, the super stickers, the goals. I'm just chilling right now. I'm just chilling, talking to y'all regularly. Just talking to y'all regularly. You say you like StreamYards? Yeah, I like StreamYards too. It's just that the other one does a lot more. Does a lot more, Forever Studio. It does a lot more. I'm really cold, y'all. Well, you're going to say, well, the heater's on, Rollo, right? Yeah, the heater's on. It's just that weather it was just crazy cold today, y'all. It's self-explanatory. Like for real. It's self-explanatory, y'all. It's self-explanatory. Let me play this song for y'all while I get things situated. Give me 1 second. We're gonna play another song. So in the meantime, just stay put. We're gonna get right to it. Let me play my other song. Yo, I'm gonna keep the camera off because it's super cold, y'all. And I am frigid right now. I'll be all right. We got Simply Natural Black Life in the house. What's going on? Fellas and ladies, it's been a journey. It's been a journey. And 2022, I was there for like from May to September 6th. I returned back before my B-Day. I'm going to say that. And I was there close to my B-Day. Then I've been in New York for a bit, Arizona for a bit. You know what I'm saying? I've been to Johannesburg, South Africa. I've been to Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? And so at least while my reside was in New York, I got to be in Arizona first for a bit. Then I transferred to New York to finish off paying my debt, which I'm very happy about, and not try to owe too much and not try to put a burden on me in the state of Florida as much as possible, because I want to go with a clean slate, right? I'll own up to my own situation. And so looking now, y'all, I'm like this. If I get the vehicle, that'd be great. If I don't get the vehicle, it's like, okay, it's not meant right now. I'm going to just rent out the vehicle and enjoy life. Because it's to the point that I do want to get a vehicle. Now, you know, Brainwaves point out some great things that could happen. You know, I'll find out when I talk to these people, because I don't want to wait to the last minute. The last thing I want to do is go into Florida, go to the dealership, stay there, and not get the vehicle because I'll be very disappointed. So I'll talk to them over the phone. At least if they come up with some reasons as to why they don't want to do the deal, hey, that will motivate me more to find something else to do and put the money towards renting a vehicle and go for it, y'all. Go for the juggler again. And I believe this time it's going to work because I was talking to Zats and I was asking him how the map thing is going. He's saying it's going pretty good. I think it's going to be much better dashing than ever before. I truly believe the time that I'm going, I could make some serious bread. So whatever I spend on renting a vehicle, if it comes to that, I'll make it in some. And another good thing about down there is that you could, I don't know if they do it, they do it in Vegas. I believe they do it in California. There's a thing called Loan Shark. You could go to a Loan Shark. I could show them my pay stubs. If I could get a certain amount of money from them based on the pay stubs, I'll be able to pay them back within no time. So that's a good thing about Loan Shark is that you could go there and get a loan. See, I'm not ashamed. If I got to do what I got to do to get it going, I'm going to do what I got to do because it's not the place that's good when it's ready. I just want to get a vehicle so I can start making some serious moves. Not, excuse me, not only dashing, it's other things I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell y'all, man, there's so much money you can make in the South with your vehicle, y'all. You could be your own boss. And people are looking for drivers, like to drive them around. And they pay pretty good. So, like, I could get into that app too. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be, Uber or Lyft, to help out people in need, people that need to get from point A to point B. They pay pretty decent. I don't mind doing that. All I can tell you is that I'm ready, y'all. Yeah, Forever Studio, you and Daryl, man, I'm going to be straight up honest. You and Daryl is definitely going to see me first. I already met Ringo, and Brainwaves, I'm going to link up with Brainwaves. That's without a doubt. And I'm going to link up with Ringo again around the corner real soon. We'll talk about that behind the scenes. So, because I know he's busy too. Brainwaves and Ringo is busy. When that time comes, y'all see us together. So let me just make this straight up the box. Forever Studio and Daryl will definitely be taken care of coming to Florida first because they're the biggest contributors. Now, when it comes to the ladies, I have All for Peace 777. She has to come with her husband, of course. And Life with the Jones Family, she has to come with her husband. And then you have other sisters. It's a Marissa Eldred, Marilyn Edwards. I have to look. It's a lot of ladies support big time. Some of the fellas, they support here and there. The main brothers that support is Daryl and Forever Studio, man. Yeah. It's only right for them to be the first ones to come. Like how Nino Brown got, his crew to come to Florida and do a movie, show them around. Yeah. And being that Forever Studio and Daryl know how to edit and know how to make films, that's going to help out. With Zatson included, man, that's going to be crazy. A couple of sisters come through, and we're gonna make it happen for real. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I'm very happy about it. So we gotta go with a bang, y'all. We gotta go with the Cash App with a bang. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, we gotta get it lit, y'all. We gotta show these entities when I return back to Florida. We have to show these entities what time it is. because they thought I wasn't going back. They thought I was going to be stuck here. You know, Rizzo Israel, how you doing? How you doing today? We're going to play another jam while I try to keep myself warm. I'm telling you, it's really, really cold up here. My goodness. It's like, wow. It is really cold. I'm going to play this. Just hit the thumbs up on your way in. All right. Oh, yeah. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm not going to lose control, and I'm really looking forward to going back to the Sunshine State. Thank you all for P777. Appreciate it. It's been a long time, y'all. I tell you, man, the Lord is great all the time. It's like Ringo said, I've been through so much. Most of my life, y'all. I've been through so much most of my life, y'all, for real. I don't wish it on my worst enemies. If you only knew, it will make you cry. It will literally make you cry. and make you look at your life like, man, Rollo, you got to be strong because I don't know if I could do what you did. Let me tell you something. I don't wish it on my worst enemy. No matter what they did to me, they're going to get what they deserve. Don't get it twisted. They're getting what they deserve right now. At the same time, I just said, man, I just want to get around the real deal. I want to go back, man. Why they deny me? Why they playing games? And you know what's the crazy part? Now these companies is calling me, y'all. They calling me. They sending me messages. All of a sudden, we're hiring. We're available. And we're talking about $30, $40 an hour type of work. Now all of a sudden they're available. I told the Most High, no, I'm sticking to where I'm at. These people gave me a chance. I'm not going to abandon them to go to some $30, $40 an hour for 2 weeks. Yeah, I would have had the money for the car. I would have had the money for the car. Let me tell you something. Y'all can say I'm crazy. I was loyal. I said, no, I'm going to stay with these people because they hired me. Why would I abandon them to wait another 2 weeks and then these people might do a skit? The money was there. 30, 40 an hour? That's a lot. That's not bad.
External life is an illusion.
Hold on. My sister was playing. Wow, that means true. My sister thing came on out of nowhere. Painted to purpose. Wow. I didn't even know. I don't know what's going on. My iPhone just played her video. Wow. I ain't going to tell you how much I make an hour. I'm not going to say that. I will say it's good to get me by. I'll tell you that. So by me not taking that was a smart thing I did. Some people would have jumped on it. Man, I need that money for the car. Yeah, I need the money for the car. I do. I need some extra cash for the car. I will admit that because, everything's so inflate with the money. It's not that much. Yeah, it got me back to Florida. I'll tell you that. I'm okay with that. If I would have took that deal, it's like saying that I don't believe that I will get the funds and the Most High ain't going to have me get a car. That was a test. And we're talking about 40, 50 and get paid every week. So what's 40 times 40? 1,600. 50 times 40 is 2,000 after taxes. If I would have did 0, 0, 0, 0, because it's 4 zeros, I would have brought home 1,500 every week. With the 1,600, I would have brought home 1,100 every week. That's the money for the car right there. Then again, why do that? So by me not abandoning the people that put me on, it showed me how serious and I believe I will get this vehicle. I'll be shocked if I don't get it for the amount that I'm going to give it to them. If they don't take it, it's just not meant to be. It is what it is. But who knows? All it takes. And I have seen this done before. I'm not thinking about it. I'm just saying I have seen it done before. The Most High can send somebody, see that you need the help to push, testimonial, boom, get you 3,000, 4,000 right in your Cash App. It happened to many people before. I'm not saying that I'm looking for that. I'm just saying anything can happen. The Most High could have somebody watch this video or other videos, and they like, you know what? Yeah, this brother look like we could help him out. Do it anonymously. Anonymously. I have seen that done before. How many of you fellas and ladies could testify to that? That you got some anonymous money come in your check. Let's say you made your hours, you put your time in, and you got some extra money from your job. How many of you could testify to that? I won't ever forget that. It happened to me one time. I was like, wait a minute. I said, was this a mistake? Yeah, no, it was not a mistake. It was appreciation. Somebody from the company at that particular time appreciate the work I did, not thinking about it, and put a certain amount in my, and it was not taxed. It was not taxed. I was like, wow. And I really needed it at the time. So I'm not coming in here expect nobody to, do that. What I'm saying is you never know who's watching. You never know who's watching. And they could put you on, hit your cash out with $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, say, get that car. That could happen this week. That could happen this week. I could be chilling, minding my own business, about to press to get the rental car if I don't get the vehicle with the amount that I'm going to put down on it. And somebody could be watching and say, you know what? Rollo's been dealing with a lot. Let's kind of ease him off. He's trying. He's going back. He's on his purpose. Boom. That could happen. Or people just in particular. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of y'all rock with me because you know I keep it honest. I don't come on here and say I got everything together. No, I'm going with, just like when I first went down with 200, I did not expect to do so well in Florida. Let me tell you something. Thanks to my ex. Thanks to her. Thanks to her. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wish her nothing, more success, her doing big things. She deserved it. She deserved it for real. She really deserved it. She took me in. I didn't want to move in with a woman. Won't do that again. I'm just saying, like, I had 200 just to get a vehicle. I didn't know what to do. Within a month and a half, I got me 2 gigs. And my whole life started to change, being responsible. I just needed the money for the vehicle. And when that time came, nobody came through. It could be tough. It could be tough, y'all. That really hurt it. And then I was about to get a place, and I had a vehicle when I returned. And then they fired me at the spot that I love working at, the hotel. I love working there. And then, Orlando changed, not for me. It was not meant for me to excel in Orlando. It was meant for Zach to excel in Orlando. Had the general manager put me on the AM shift, I'll still be in Florida right now. Let me put it to you like this, y'all. Let me put it to you like this. When I worked the night shift over there at the hotel, that's different because it's more connections, more interaction. But I'm at the hospital, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to work the night shift in the hospital. I just didn't feel right. Yet I waited long enough to Zach to come in, get his time in, and then I left. Started dashing. Then I finally got a place. The point is, I've been through so much, y'all. I've been through so much. I just want my just due. It's time for me to get my just due. All the stuff that I have done. So the least they could do is say yes, man. Because a lot of them about to close next year anyway. So, I mean, that's what happened when they did me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Nissan did me wrong. Nissan had a vehicle for me. They could have did it. They could have did it. They seen the receipts, how much I was spending on a rental car. A rental car is about $3,000 a month, y'all. $3,000 to $4,000 a month. Some of you paying, for, let's say you leasing your car. So roughly about $600, $700, insurance about $200, let's say no more than $500. I'm spending twice as much or triple more, and they're gonna deny me when I'm spending about $3,000 to $4,000 a month, and that's not including gas. So I'm literally putting gas every day. $30. So that's 7. That's $210. $210, $420, right? $420, $210 is $630. $630, $210 is $850. And $210 is $1,000. Man, come on, man. I'm spending more than most people. That's why I'm saying, like, they didn't look at that. I think it was jealousy. Sure, jealousy. So it is what it is. You know how much money I could have paid off my car. The way I was spending, I could have paid that car off in 4 months. Because I paid my rent, you know, pay this, pay that. It would have been nothing to me. I was making close to $10,000 a month, y'all. Come on, man. Now, when that time comes and I make that on the internet, cool. In due time, I'll finally get to the 1,000 mark on YouTube. That could happen. Matter of fact, that could happen this week, next week. That could happen in 2025. My channel could blow up. And then all of a sudden, one of these videos go viral and I make $5,000, $10,000 a month. That could happen. That literally could happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at the situation. So yeah. Looking at my phone right now, my iPhone, see what's going on. Because my other phone is charging. 676 says 1,600 to 2,000 a month. Don't you got your own vehicle? 676, or you renting out a vehicle still? I thought you said you got your own vehicle. Don't you say you got your own vehicle? So yeah, I'm not going to be on too long, Gil. We got 20 people in the building. How the lights is looking? Let's see how the lights is looking. Let me check on my phone. Because the game is on right now. Let me scroll down its volume. How my lights is looking? If my lights is low, I'm gonna let you know. Come on now, hit the lights. Why the lights is low? We got a bunch of people watching in the clouds. They're not liking the video. So you don't have no more vehicle? What happened to your vehicle? Let me put the link in the chat for you to come on. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for you to come on. I'm gonna put the link in there right now. Continue to get the lights up, y'all. Yeah, a lot of people are chilling right now. A lot of people are chilling right now in the clouds. Yeah, so the link is available for you to come on. I'll be on for another 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm cold. It's all right. I'm going to get better. The apartment house is starting to warm up. You know, so I could take this off now because finally it's starting to warm up in here. It took a minute. The house place it takes a minute, y'all. You know how NYC is, man. Only temporarily, y'all. Only temporarily. Okay, he's in the building. What's the word, man? What's up?
I got rid of that vehicle because the vehicle, I got it from Carvana, and it got old and it's repairs and stuff, and I had a couple of accidents in it that wasn't my fault. And then from there too, ran into some trouble. Then the car had engine. I found it out too. A year later, the people at the shop diagnostic and I diagnostic myself had engine problems, and Carvana wanted $20,000 for a car that's $6,000 now, 2020. I said, fuck that shit. Give it back.
Hey, no cussing. Try not to cuss.
Okay. Yeah. I said, forget about that. I said, I might as well just go ahead and take the rental that I really have until I'm able to get something new. My plan now is just to get me like an Ultima 2011, 2010, which I already found now, where I could go ahead
and 2000 and all that. Then I'll have no car. I'm sorry, what you said? You said what? A 2010?
Give me a 2010, 2011 Ultima and stuff like that. Wherever it's got to be.
Why don't you get an up?
Now you not understand where I'm coming from with this. I want you to understand what I'm saying. And get that thing built. I have a couple of mechanics. I can build the transmission and do that. Then there's no car note.
So you know how to put stuff together in the vehicle.
They know how to put stuff together on the vehicle. And a lot of people use Ultimas, and they get all Ultimas. They put them together. They're easy to maintain.
So I ask you a question. Do you know how to put it together?
Do I know how to put it together? No, I'm not touching that. I used to do that, car systems, all that back in the day and stuff. Yeah, I used to do that. I used to do little stuff on cars and do little repairs. Hadn't done it in a long time. The only reason why I'm doing the rental car now because I took my courier work back.
Oh, so you
took my main courier work back. Yeah, I put my main courier work back. So I'd rather just pay this double for every 2 weeks and let that money keep building up. You know what I'm saying? That's about it.
Okay.
Then let it increase. Then I put money in different places. That's all. Then do the gig economy on the weekends. That's the way I'd rather just do it.
Okay, so you don't have to say what company you're dealing with. So they agreed to do every 2 weeks with you? Or you say you put money into it every 2 weeks?
No, I'm saying I'd rather reflip the money. I'd rather just work that job and stuff like that, get paid once a week. Then from there, do the gig economy, and that's it. Then all my bills is paid because they be giving me long distance trips. I'm just coming from Pittsburgh right now, almost home. I'm like 56 minutes from home.
Okay, so that's good. Pittsburgh is about what, 4 hours from you?
About 5 hours.
So that's a good chunk. So is it safe to say?
So that's one of my.
Let me ask you this question. So the courier you're doing, so they pay you by miles?
They pay by the miles, pay by hour, they pay everything. Yeah, you have different courier companies that do different things. Yeah, I've been with this company for years.
So they pay for both, or they pay for one? They pay for both the miles and the hourly pay, or they pay for one of the two?
They pay for both. Like if you're for your waiting time, all that. You know what I'm saying?
So how much is it per mile for gas per mile?
They'll probably pay you like $1.30, almost $2 per mile. Depends on the situation.
And sometimes $1.30. Hold. I want to make sure. $1.30.
Yeah, you just gotta look it up. I don't want to give too much. Yeah, I don't want to give too much information on here.
Okay. So roughly, you would say that you made over 1,000, correct? Today.
You can people are making $1,300 a week with this company.
No. I'm talking about if I was to take a trip from where you at, Philadelphia to Pittsburgh, is it over 1,000 that pay itself?
I ain't gonna be no over them 1,000, no.
What?
Nah, it's not gonna be over. Hell no, it's not gonna be over 1,000. The current game don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You might get paid $400 to $500, or sometimes they may pay you like double back, or sometimes they may pay you like up there, then pay half the miles back if you're taking something back. Like I'm taking something back. I'm taking $1,300 now.
So so if you take something back, they pay you double.
They're gonna pay half the miles back. That's what it is, wherever it is. So it's not permanent. It depends on the situation. Each situation is different, you know? Each situation is different, but it's sweet. I don't have to be bothered with no passengers. I don't have to be bothered with deactivations from Uber and Lyft. I don't have to be bothered with none of that. I mean, I've been with this company for a long time, but I had to struggle with having running money at times. So I had to pay for something. But when places got their hand out, you know what I mean? The person who got their hand out is not trying to hear about you getting paid next week.
The reason why I ask these questions is because it seems like the Northeast, to me personally, the Northeast is making y'all stretch like it goes quickly. By the time you touch it, it's gone. I can't deal with that no more. Not at this age of my life. I gotta touch something that is there. It's gotta be there. That's my mentality. It's gotta be there. Right. I can't touch something and it's going right back to them. No, them days are over.
That's why I changed up my whole strategy, man. You know what I mean? That's why I changed it up. Now I'd rather put some money in another bank account we're not going to talk about, but there's coins that I put my money into too. Then that's growing too. So yeah. I'm going to push everything to where it should be. You know what I'm saying? Then try to get into other businesses. That's what I'm going to do. You know?
Yeah.
Somewhere you got to start somewhere first. You know, you can't be scared or nothing. You got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people in the Northeast, I'm gonna tell you, are scared to take chances, to take risks. They want to stay in the same boat. I got friends who look at money as evil. It is the root of all evil. And they don't want to touch it, don't want to be bothered with it. They just make the little bit they make, and they're in a situation with a woman, with their mom, or with their relatives. They stay. They don't want to be bothered with the world.
Wow.
That's how some cats are feeling right here in the Northeast right now. You know what I mean? As long as they got the little substances that they have, they're good.
So you're saying that a lot of men in the Northeast are okay staying with their parents and staying with their lady and deal with the disrespect than to figure it out. That's bad.
Yeah. I can't deal with that too. I like having my own stuff. I like building up. I like doing things. But it seems like when you try to get together with your homies and try to build up, it seems like your situation goes down the complete tubes. And it seems like the government and underground forces are plotting against you to pull you down.
I don't. They have nothing to do. Let me just say this: the government don't have no jurisdictions over anybody if they do what they're supposed to do. It's just a matter of who you're around. The people you're around is your governor.
Right. So just to avoid that, just do your thing solo dodo. Make sure your stuff is right and do what you have to do and move accordingly. And start going to other places across America, save your money, and do other businesses. I'm gonna be going to California a couple times this year to make my other business happen, you know, and I'm gonna be going to Texas. So I'm gonna be going other places. I can't just stay here and do business and count on here. The people here, and you can't count on nothing in this damn town. They don't like nothing changed or nothing new. They'll fight against, they'll cause World War III, 4, and 5 for something new not to happen.
I'm gonna say this to you. I don't know how you do it, man. I give it to you. I can't deal with it, man. It's not about the money. It's just the environment and the way how people are. I can't deal with it, man. It's too much, man. It will make you go crazy and insane if you're not careful. I don't care who you are. I gotta be in a state. I gotta be in a state where it's chilling. Everybody is not worrying about this, worrying about that. I ain't got time for that. Every time I'm up here, that's all I hear. I don't even watch the news.
Yep.
So that's
all you hear is violence and doom and gloom. That's all you hear on the news.
I can't. It's not even that. It's on the internet too.
Yeah, that's all you hear.
Man. I ain't got time for that, man. It's not.
I don't even watch the damn news no more, and I stay away from that negativity. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do what I have to do, and that's it. You know what I mean? I don't go to parties. I don't go to clubs. I don't go to none of that. I mean, I even stopped the drinking. I'm just trying to lose this damn weight right now because it's just bad for your health. Liquor got a lot of stuff in it that people don't know about, but you can look it up on the internet. It's on there. I mean, we're not gonna go into details of that on your live.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'd rather just stay busy as much as I can. And I'm gonna tell you something too. It's the honest truth, because when you don't deal with these women, your money grows.
Say that again.
When you don't deal with these women, your money grows. It grows like crazy when you don't deal with these women and you stay away from these substances.
Why is that?
You stay away from the traps.
So you're saying
of society.
So you're saying that having a woman could make you not concentrate?
What I'm saying is the situations around women and stuff like that, you may have jobs, you may have work, and you can't get to that work. Then these companies want to cut you off because you're not getting to that work. You're messing up their revenue. But when you don't have the woman, you have the time to put in the work and all that. Yeah, you make money. That's about it. You got to be organized.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm just saying that, like, for most men, they doing pretty good with their wives and their ladies. It all depends on the environment in the area you at.
Now, the environment has a lot to do with it in the Northeast. You know what I mean? A lot of it has to do with it. You know what I mean? I'm in the gig economy. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. And you got to drive somebody around and stuff that can interfere with jobs. That can mess up things. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to let that person do what they got to do on their own. and you got to do what you got to do to get to where you got to get to. And once you're there and stuff, then you can relax. Then you can chill. Then you can do good things. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You got to find a way to make it happen. And I'm finding ways to make things happen. And that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm just focused. I don't have time for distractions or anything. And I don't have time for my people who don't want to do absolutely nothing with their lives at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You ain't talking the business talk, I have no conversation for you. None. I have none. And next year in 2025, you're in my way, I will run you over. I'm back on that 90s crap with that. What I used to do back in the day. When people got my way, I ran them over. That was it. I stopped it. You know? I gave my people chances. I already explained that. You ain't talking that, then I can't deal with you. It cracks me up. Most of my reference, most of my business is people outside of my race and people in different demographics that help. That's helping. Not too many people in my region is helping or nothing like that. You know, they just want to stay the same. They want to. I'm gonna be honest. Philadelphia wants to do what Philadelphia wants to do. They don't want to listen to nobody else. Let's look at the situation down there.
I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say this. Look at Joel Embiid, right? Look at that. I know he's an NBA player. Look at the likeness is going on in the Northeast. You even have Joel Embiid who don't want to. It's not motivated. And when you look at certain places, man, a lot of men ain't motivated. You're right. A lot of men ain't motivated, and that leads to the women not motivated either. So I'm gonna say this, man. When I look at the Northeast now, I know it's the Most High protecting me because, man, you can't pay me to stay here, even if it's a lot of money, man. I turned down serious money to stay where I was at because I wanted my peace and my sanity, man. If I want to make some serious money, it's going to be in the South. It's not going to be in the North. I don't care if they come and say we make you a millionaire tomorrow, and it's coming. And I know, you know, come on, you know how that goes. The point is, man,
I already know how that goes.
I had the smoothest, happiest, and I didn't have that much. Yet I have more peace in my life in Florida than any other state I've been in when it comes to living, bro. I wouldn't change it for the world.
But the South is peaceful.
It's so real. It's people making more money than me in the Northeast, and they miserable because it's not the money, it's the environment. I cannot be around environmental miserable people. I'm not saying Florida ain't perfect. It has its moments yet. Man, I could deal with nature. Give me nature. Give me the bears. Give me the crocodiles. Give me the insects. Give me that and deal with certain people. Then to deal with this Roxy, driving back and forth, looking stressed out, looking older, not looking, bro, it's a lot of so-called black people. I'm going to say this respectfully. A lot of so-called black people are looking like they're in the 20s in the Northeast. They either butlers, they are working in warehouses, they're not getting
right.
Bro, and even Amazon in the South, anybody could fact check this. Even Amazon in the South, they are more happier than the ones in the North. And they got big facilities. Listen, the Amazon facility in Florida, they got a swimming pool. They got a legit basketball court, weightlifting. Everybody pretty much do what they do. The space is huge open. The one in Daytona, the one in Orlando, it's like a hotel. Oh my. Bro, if you're in a state and it's not welcoming you, you have to think how you going to get out of that place that's not welcoming you. I like to be in a place that welcomes me. And the South in particular welcomes me, yet Florida is just my type of tea. because it's just that warm environment. I don't want to be in the 50s and 40s all the time. I'm just no disrespect to Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. It's just I want that 50s and up. You get what I'm saying? I want to be
I
where
get
the
what you're saying.
palm trees at. And see, a lot of our people want to stay in the North because they're in fear, because they don't want to change their way. Because in the South, your behind will get locked up for many things. You could get away with in the northern states. You can't get away with that in the southern states.
Yeah. No, you cannot. You know what I mean? Like make a mistake when you drive on 10 miles past the speed limit. No, you can't do that down there. They'll crack your skull.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
Especially in Florida.
Man, for the most part, they'll give you a warning. They'll give you a warning. It depends on who it is. The point is, you want to be on point when you're down there. And you're supposed to, as a man, why don't you want to be on point?
Right. I want to talk about a situation. Remember that businessman that they tased? He took the tasers off of him. They shot him to death.
Unalive. You gotta say unalive. Come on, brother.
Unalive? Yeah. That situation pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
They could have worked with him and all that. And he was one called the cops because somebody was squatting at his spot. He wanted the squatter going.
What's
they
that
killed
in
him.
New York? What's that in New York?
Now, this was in Florida. This was like, I think Boca Raton, Florida. You just have to look into it. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you once I get stationed at home.
Wait. Hold. You could unalive the person if they squat in your house in Florida. It's a stand your ground law. So why he didn't unalive the person?
He didn't unalive the right person. He unalived the antenna owner and the businessman.
Wait. Hold on.
Look into this. I had to send it to you. We can talk about this.
Hold on. Listen. The person that squat the house, is he alive?
He alive.
Why did he not unalive that person that squat in his house?
I don't understand it either.
That the story's not adding up to me. So he called the officers. Hold on. He called the officers to say someone came in his house.
Somebody was at his house.
He don't have a gun?
He wanted them going.
No, then he had a gun.
I don't think he had a pistol on him now. He didn't have. You
have to send me the story. I have to see into this because it doesn't add up. It's not.
You got to look into it. That's why I said.
You got to know.
So what I may say may be a different. Yeah, what I may say, you may see different. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't get my feelings about it. So yeah. What you may see different. So I can't really answer too clearly to you. All I can do what I saw on a video and what I read, and that's it. It was a while ago, so I don't remember too much. I just remember what I saw.
All I'm saying is if somebody's in my house in some Florida, they're gonna be unalive, straight up the box. It's no talking. You don't need to call authorities because it's stand your ground law. So I have to look into this old story you're talking about because it doesn't make sense, does he? He may know the person. I have to look. I can't go by what you're saying.
Yeah.
For the most part, because you might be a little bit off when it comes to that. Because everybody in Florida, for the most part, is armed, or they have some type of weapon. If somebody try to come in their place, you could unalive that person. They have no business being there. There's no talking, and then the authorities come, remove the unalive situation, and you go about your daily day.
Right. See, there's places. There is no negotiations. You do it, you die, and that's it. And just not Florida, different places, unalive in different places. If you do it, that's it. You know what I mean? There is no explanations and no negotiations. California's like that with no negotiations too on the street. You do something in LA.
It's a mess. Listen, California, any northeast, northwest, and midwest, it's a mess. You don't have the rights that you think you have.
No, you don't.
Unless you're some crooked, evil, conniving woman or man, they got more rights than you. That's all it is to it. I can't deal with places that give more rights to the evil than good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You can't pay me to stay in some environment. I can't protect my family or my lady or more importantly as well myself. I gotta
And I
wait for
hear,
some cops. I gotta wait for some cops 2 hours later, because cops right now, since they've been defunded, ain't no cops in the north. Or majority of the cops is in the south, man. Let me tell you, when I went to Orlando and I went to go get some food, it's like every spot is a cop. So the teenagers know not to play games because they'll get arrested. And the same thing in Tampa. They got cops on beat cops right on the streets in the clubs. Daytona, the same thing, especially Miami. So they know they think twice before they're gonna do something stupid. But
I seen a
that's
video,
because a lot of officers are moving to the south. They're not staying in the north.
right? And I seen a video of Orlando, Georgia nightlife. You know what I'm saying? And it confirms what you said is right.
Mm-hmm.
Cops on every corner. Yep. And I seen that on the main strip in Orlando too. And these videos show the main strip at each place in Florida when the night lights are jumping. Show Tampa. I seen the Tampa one too. You know what I'm saying? That's the ones I
Yeah,
see.
you can drink, but don't over drink. You could drink in the streets. It's like Vegas, you could drink in the streets, and Texas,
Right.
you can drink in the streets. You can drink in the
Okay.
streets, but you gotta be don't go over the above the alcohol because they wait for you behind on the highway or on the interstate or on the
Yeah,
road.
that's why I wouldn't
They'll
even.
try
I
to
wouldn't. If I drink there, I'm taking
get
the
your
Lyft
Uber.
Uber
Yeah.
and stuff or ferry. I'm taking that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna play myself like that. You know what I'm saying? Down there, I would not play myself.
Mhm.
Go to each city. You take 1 week to take time to learn that place and know what the rules are, know what the fundamentals of each place is. Then you know how to move. You just don't go the first, second day, oh, I can move like this and that. Then that's how you end up in trouble. Either you're gonna end up in the police or you're gonna end up in some street trouble. Somebody gonna put a bounty on you.
So I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you coming on, man. We'll talk behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna highlight you behind the scenes and stuff like that. I'm gonna get off here, man, because I'm very cold and I need to relax, man. I gotta get stuff ready for the Sunshine State.
Okay, sounds good. It sounds good to me. I'm almost home, dude. about let me see, about 30 minutes, my man. You know. So I'm just focused on the work, everything. That's what I'm just focused on. I don't have time to play.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I rather just sit at home, and I'm ready. What I'm ready to do too, like this, like get my PlayStation, get stuff like that. You know what I mean? Get video games, just play and just stay away from the noise.
So you got your own place now? You got your own place now?
I got a place. Yeah, but yeah, certain person live with me, but yeah, I got a place. Let's just put it that way. You know what I mean? That's all. So yeah, but I'm looking at trying to get a house. That's what I'm really looking into, or get one built once my money is straightened out and organized. It's hard to organize your money in the Northeast when you get behind, but when you focus and you build up and you stay away from all the demonic nonsense, you get better.
That's true. Appreciate you coming on.
You're welcome. Peace.
Peace. Everybody, I'm gonna play one more song. Thank you all for tuning into the show. And this is the song of the song. I'm gonna play this on my way out. Thank y'all for all viewing. If you send something to the Cash App, I'll send you an emoji. I'm out. Peace. Thank you all for tuning in. Peace. Catch you on the next one.